Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here. I guess with a channel update. First of all, I want to apologise for the lack of September 2007 Sunday videos and Richician Format videos. Regarding September 2007 Sunday, don't worry, me and Dark Magic Couple haven't cancelled it or anything. It's just we've been, doing other things, basically, these gauntlet challenges, games involving character decks, his generation dual format decks, and then of course there's been what feels like this never-ending goal of trying to beat Light Swarms with Rainbow Neos and beat Insectors with Dark Magician Hero under Edison and March 2012 respectively. Although in the end, regarding the Rainbow Neos and Light Swarm matchup, we had to settle for, July 2015? I can't remember, it's been a few months now. But yeah, don't worry, September 2007 Sunday will be back. In fact, we're going to film 3 September 07 games later on, one of which will be against something new he's bringing to the table. Keep your eyes peeled for that. And as for Richician Format, I only just recently started having games with those. I think it was on Friday with Emma, and that was the first time since early April that I've done a Richician Format game, and that's not been happening a lot. Neither has a whole bunch of other games. In fact, recently it's just been the Dual Recreation series and these games with Dark Magic Couple. But even then, believe it or not, I've not been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot lately. And that was down to a mixture of things, really. Just being too busy, along with the fact that I've just not been that much up for playing. And that was just due to some objections, arguments and stuff over some Richician Format changes from last month. I'm not going to get into it, but it just got me annoyed and really down. Don't worry, things have been worked out, so it's all good. So don't even worry about that. But I'm just hoping it won't happen again. Otherwise, if this shit does happen again, then I'm probably going to end up scrapping Richician Format altogether, and either go back to the normal current format, although very begrudgingly, since I really don't like that format. But if I do go back to it, then some sort of gentleman's agreements would have to be made on what we use and don't use on each other, as I described in that top 5 video. Or if I don't do that, then I'll probably create a new casual format, but maybe have less people. I don't know. Even though like one of the issues with casual formats is that they seem to just cause arguments and other problems. Or if I don't do that, then I might just end up quitting modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether. But you know, hopefully this stuff won't happen. I mean, like I said, everything is all good right now, so no need to worry. In fact, at the time of recording, it's June the 1st, and a ban list change has come into effect today, actually. Although there's not been many. I mean, Mitsurugi, this new meta archetype, has been banned. Only one banned card, which was Marincess Aqua Argonaut, because it's a negate, or more specifically a Dark Bribe on legs, even though it has to send a Marincess that's equipped to it, which would be done through Battle Ocean, but I wasn't sure whether or not to hit the Battle Ocean instead, but since it also gives one or two of the other links the ability to do something when equipped, I thought, I feel like Aqua Argonaut's more of a problem. You know, no disrespect to any Marincess fans, but yeah, that is what it is. And also, Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike, and Solemn Warning are all limited, which I've been saying about in the recent videos I did on Team Sorcerers. It's something that's more of a way to try and make everyone happy, really. And Vampire Domination was also limited as well, because I've started limiting counter traps that negate everything. Yeah, I did it with Chef's Special Recipe last month, so it seemed right to do it to similar ones. But yeah, other than that, I'm just working up to playing more again. I mean, if anything, the Dual Recreation series was not just a way to sort of bring back lost games from my channel, but also try and rekindle my love for the game, which I think has worked out, considering I want to play more again. And like I said, I'm still strongly considering bringing back Blackluster Soldier, Jinzo Utopia, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Red Dragon Archfiend, despite saying that I don't want to build or rebuild any more decks. But with the way things are right now, bringing them back is easier said than done. Of course, if I'm lucky enough to get 3 structure decks, for Red Dragon Archfiend and Blue Eyes, the newer Blue Eyes one, then I could bring those decks back just like that. But I'd still need like 1 or 2 cards from outside of those structure decks. So if I'm lucky, maybe I can get those for my birthday, which is in like just over 3 weeks' time. Oh, the joy of getting older. hate it. Of course, I don't think I'll be that lucky, but you never know. But, I don't know. I will rebuild them or I won't. I mean, there is also a chance I might end up selling a few of my decks just to try and make more money. If I do, it'll be Nouvelle, Stardust Junk, Odd Ice Dimension Dragon, Cyberse. Yeah, and that's it really. I mean, nothing. Again, nothing's been decided about that. Maybe even Magician Girls might go. I don't know. Although not all the cards in there. But yeah, that's only if I just really need the money. Hopefully it won't come to that, and if I do rebuild those other 5 decks, then that'll bring my total up to 16. I'm just trying to think what Emma's deck count would go up to. You know, this is in terms of Richician Format decks, by the way, not past format. I mean, she has 7 at the moment, which are of course Melfi's, Light Swarms, Magician Girls, Karibo, Fortune Fairy, Trap Tricks, and Pervy. But yeah, she needs more practice with Pervy at the moment, and the decks that are still in the works are Ghost Tricks, Madolches, Naturias, and Dragon Maids. And she wants to have Yummy as well, whenever that comes out. So if we do gather all those decks together, that will bring hers up to 12. But if there are 4 others she wants to make, that will bring it up to 16, and then maybe we can do some kind of tournament. Who knows? Hey, honey.
Are you filming?
Yeah, just an update video.
Oh, no, Jessica.
She did show up a bit earlier, and Bertie did jump halfway up the fence, but came back down, but just disappeared at the same time.
What, Jess did?
Yeah, she just went back over to her side.
Oh, poor Jess. Right, see you later.
See you later.
Love you.
You too.
Alright, I'll probably be about an hour and a bit maybe.
Okay.
Alright. I'll say hi to
Sure. Bye. Yeah, she's just off to the gym for a bit. And Jess, that's next door's cat. I think Bertie secretly fancies her. Well, not secretly, but who knows. Have I said everything I wanted to say? Oh, I guess there was one other thing. Now that it is June, I can start celebrating Justice June. I'm going to be honest, I haven't really thought about what to do because of all the other things going on. Although Dark Magic Couple did have the idea of having a Elemental Hero Yu-Gi-Oh! GX themed Gauntlet Challenge and doing that again. So I'm not sure what my requirements will be. I don't know if I'm just going to be using my Jaden character deck, or whether I'll be using that plus all the different Elemental Hero decks I have, the current, well, Richician Format one and my 2 past format ones. I don't know. I'm sure it will be explained. But yeah, it's just one of the many cool ideas he has. Yeah, and that's what we generally do when planning for our Sunday games. I mean, he comes up with a cool idea for something to do, and I put it into a video with him in it. I mean, some might even ask why he doesn't film any duels. I guess he doesn't really have the means to be able to. Otherwise, we would have seen some dueling content. Because, well, we know he can record videos, but I don't think he's got a tripod or anything like that. So I feel like it might be tricky for him. I mean, maybe he can explain it either in the comments or like in person, who knows, or in one of our videos. Of course, I did think of another idea to do, which maybe I'll do in a bit, I don't know, and that's do an 8th series of the Dark Richician's Hero Deck Grand Championship, of which I've done 7 series of. But yeah, it's been 3 years now since I've done it, but the only reason I haven't done it since then is because, well, I don't know, the way things go get a bit repetitive. It kind of feels like there's not a lot of variety of winners. I mean, Rainbow Neos has won it 3 times, Big City won it twice in a row, Elemental Heroes have only won it once, whereas Divine Neos won it once. But that being said, I probably still will do it again and just try and find the time to do that and edit it and try and get it done before July. Well, bless you, socks. Of course, it doesn't matter if I don't get around to it. There's always next year when I celebrate 20 years since I started playing Elemental Heroes. And I'll have to think of something bigger for that. Don't know what yet. But anyway, that's going to do it for this update. And yeah, I'll see you guys for some games. Catch you later. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Richician.